What would you do with 16 extra days? Find out how Carlisle's MiraSEAL can give you more time for production without the burden of hot kettles, harsh odors, or complicated spray equipment. Welcome to Carlisle Coatings and Waterproofing Incorporated's MiraSEAL System Comparison. Click the play button below to continue. What follows is a 5-minute system comparison of a complete 120 ml system installation which illustrates MiraSEAL's advanced properties. 100% solids, application on green concrete, and a much faster cure time than on similar systems. You will be presented with the MiraSEAL system and a traditional cold-applied system where specific elements of the installation are displayed and identified. Click the Skip Forward button to continue. At the conclusion of this system comparison, you will be provided with the contact options where more information can be requested. You can also download the conclusions as a convenient PDF file. Thank you for your time and interest in CCW's 100% solids, cold fluid applied waterproofing system. Click the play button below to begin and enjoy. Initially, the concrete foundation is poured in place. Once the concrete has set up firm enough to allow construction traffic, 3 days minimum, caulk lines are snapped in preparation for the waterproofing. MiraSEAL can be applied immediately after this 3rd day, where traditional systems require a 14-day minimum cure. Day 4 is the first day waterproofers should access the newly poured deck where MiraSEAL detailing can begin to be applied. After the detailing is completed on flashing areas, the first 60 ml of MiraSEAL is applied. Reinforcing fabric is then installed, immediately setting it into the wet material. After a minimum 4-hour cure, the final 60 ml coat of MiraSEAL is applied. The completed system then requires a minimum 4-hour cure. Once the curing period has completed, a flood test is performed on the initial area. On day 5, while the flood test is being performed on the preceding section, detailing can begin on the next section. Then the 60 ml field membrane is installed. The reinforcing fabric is installed into the first layer. Then the second layer is installed, both allowed to cure a minimum of 4 hours. As the flood tests are passed, the system is then covered with a protection board. On day 6, the flood test is performed on the second section, while the detailing is beginning on the third section. Again, the 60 ml of field coverage is applied as the process continues. Reinforcing fabric is then installed, immediately setting it into the wet material. Next, install the final 60 ml coat and allow it to cure overnight. On day 7, another flood test is performed. This time on section 3, again while detailing is beginning on the next section. Then the first 60 ml coat of membrane is applied on the deck and the reinforcing fabric is installed into the wet membrane. The final 60 ml of membrane is installed and allowed to cure for a minimum of 4 hours. On day 8, a water test is performed on the previous section while the detail coat is installed on the final section. The initial 60 ml coat is installed, the reinforcing fabric is placed onto the membrane, and the final top coat is installed and allowed to cure overnight. On day 9, a final flood test is performed on the last section. On day 10, the protection board is installed and the MiraSEAL deck is completely waterproofed. Note that the deck is completed 5 days before a traditional system can even begin to be installed. On day 15, for traditional waterproofing systems, the deck can begin to be installed. Like the MiraSEAL deck, there will be similar steps in the installation. However, cure time between each layer of the system is 12 hours minimum instead of just 4. Also notice the percent solid requires a thicker installed membrane to achieve the desired 60 cured mils. In the center of the screen, notice the specific elements of the installed costs and the results between the systems. A few key differences to note are pails used, material cure time, total hours, days to completion, and overall time saved. In summary, choosing a MiraSEAL system provides many benefits to the general contractor, the building owner, and the installer. With a MiraSEAL system, waterproofing a deck may begin earlier on the construction schedule and the system can be installed faster. Ultimately, more projects can be completed using MiraSEAL in the same time as traditional systems. 100% solids means 100% coverage, all without odor which can affect installers or occupants. And finally, for added peace of mind, the MiraSEAL system comes with warranty options of up to 20 years from Carlisle, a highly respected waterproofing manufacturer. Use the link at the bottom of the screen to locate your local distributor and manufacturer's representative for more information on the dynamic MiraSEAL system, including samples, site visits, and even a live demo. Again, we hope you enjoyed this system comparison demonstration and appreciate your interest in Carlisle and our waterproofing technology. What would you do with 16 extra days?